Greetings. So, where do I start? When I first realized that I was different, I was about 6 or 7 years old, and I just went into this trance, and I could see everything clearly. Um, my life was just passing by me. I seen what child I was gonna have. I seen the difficulties. I seen the sacrifice that I had to make in order to be all right. And even though it was kind of scary, I didn't really fear the vision. I just didn't want it to happen. I'm not sure whether uh, I had was in my accident before or after that. I think it could have been before, after. I'm not sure, but when I was very little, I fell off a porch, and that's how I received this, which is a symbol of a third eye in here. I didn't know what it was for a long time until I started studying and trying to figure out who I was. And I finally arrived at the place where I'm at now, spiritually. I started with religion because my mom was into religion. Like, we went to church a lot. Uh, that was her base ground. And I didn't even realize that religion would be a stepping stone for me. That because I had a base in religion, that it was truly hard for me to find out who I really was. Uh, I don't really understand exactly what came to pass, where the point that I was born, but I was born in a position where my father was married with a family and had 3 kids already, and my mom was very, very religious. So I'm here. That's all I know. And I know it's like the odds of a church woman and a married man, and I mean deeply religious woman, not just somebody that go to church, just like really, really deep in religion, and a married man getting together and having a child when the woman already had 11 children. I'm the 12th, and it's very, very hard for me to explain, and I don't like to explain. I had to explain all my life until I got old enough to speak up for myself and realize I don't really need to explain to anyone. But my 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 sisters and brothers, my siblings, they have the same father, and I'm the only child with a different father from a married man. So people would ask me, "Oh, you have any siblings and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm still the only child because of how my siblings wanted it to be. You know, they wanted, um, and they really explained to me, and um, over the years, I, I understand it to be true. Um, I'm just not their sister. You know, they got the same father and mother, and they have close knit relationships, and I wasn't a part of that. So I accepted that, and I went on with my life, and that's just how it is. Uh, Man, I'm sweating. Man, so that's just how it is, and so that's my background. I've been very, very isolated. I'm very selective um, with who I speak to, and over the years, I I experienced life, but it was very hard, a very very hard journey to get where I'm at. But I understand why. I understand that I had to go through everything, go through all of the obstacles in order to be able to help other people. I have a very, very wide range of events uh, that I've been through, and in order to get to my spiritual elevation, uh, where I'm heading at. Uh, it's been a long, long journey from that little child that because of scars, bullied and mistreated, and because of skin tone, bullied and mistreated, because I'm a woman, bullied and mistreated, because I'm just different, always will be. And now I'm very grateful that I was put here to help others. I've helped others throughout my life. I've sat with people, and I knew that it was time for them to depart, and I did my best to make sure they didn't go by themselves. I've talked to people, and I knew how distraught they was, and was able to build them up. I've avoided two head-on collisions by just knowing it was coming before it happened. Uh, it's so much that I have encountered in my life, and I've seen so much distress and so much harm happen to people, and I see how much hurt and pain that people are going through. And I have often wondered, why do people feel so terrible? And I can feel their pain. I was going to say of course, but it's not of course because empaths and people that can feel others, they're different on that kind of retrospect. So it's not ordinary, but it's ordinary for me to feel other people pain, and with them smiling, I know immediately if somebody's going through something, and they may have what others considered everything, you know. They have money and the cars and the family and the relationships and etc. etc. But inside they feel lost, and they're like grappling and trying to figure out what is the way. You know, why am I so addicted to this thing or that thing, and how can I stop from feeling fear, from feeling bothered, from my inside just not being full. There's something I'm missing, and there's something that I'm grabbing for at all times. How do I make this stop? And my thing is, I come from nothing. I have nothing. I've worked my entire life to survive, not to go on fancy dinners or buy fancy clothes or own things, uh, to survive. And the type of people that I've come across through my lifetime, I've had a lot of envy, and I just really didn't understand why. And I stopped asking myself why at a point because there's no reason. Um, I just, I just want to help the ones that want to be helped, that know that there's something inside of you, and you want to reach that higher being. You want to reach that higher level. You want to reach that higher consciousness. And if you know, you know. I can't tell you that you got it or not because that's not my, it's not what I'm here for. I have a feeling because of the energy frequencies. I can kind of in tune, but it's not my job to judge anyone. But if you do want to get to that that place where you wake up and you feel so light and you feel so free and you have so much energy that you don't want to sit down when you go to work. You have so much energy that you don't need the whole 8 hours to sleep. You lay down, your body rests, and you go to places that's incredible. And you wake up and you're ready, and you go from there. That's the level mentally where I am at now. Physically, I'm halfway there. I've come a very, very long way from where I was at and who I was, and I definitely know that the rest of my physical journey is something that I have to record because people believe what they can see. And so I'm just going to be who I am. And I'm starting this YouTube adventure because I have to start to open my world up because my universe was open to do that. And so this is my first video uh, to just kind of introduce a little bit about myself, and I can tell you more as time goes. Thank you for listening, and